Right, ladies, we're gonna go over how to improve bowel mobility. So constipation is a very common thing postpartum, but also after a C-section. So I'm gonna teach you a technique on how to improve bowel mobility, and then another technique to also come in off of this small intestine to create more space. So the first technique is gonna create the bowel mobility. This is one that you may have done on your children or may have been taught to do on your babies. It's very gentle, especially on our kiddos, but even on ourselves. So we're gonna come in off of the pelvis. So here's the front part of the pelvis, the ASIS. Here's your belly button. You're gonna meet about halfway in the middle on that right side. It's very important that you start on the right because you've got your small intestine here, which then comes and connects with an ileocecal valve, creates an ascending colon, meaning it's going up, transverse colon, meaning it's going across, and a descending colon that's coming down and out on that left side. So we wanna make sure that we're going up with the ascending colon on the right. I like to do this in a circular fashion, but if this is uncomfortable, I will show you another technique. So we're going up, we're going across, and these are where her ribs are, and I'm staying under the ribs with this technique. And then I'm going down on that left side. I would do this 10 times, gentle circles, going up, gentle circles coming across, and gentle circles coming back down on that descending side. So 10 times around, or if it was hard for me to get my hands on myself to do this technique, I may want to do petting. So I may do 10 pets up on the right side, and then I may do 10 pets across on that transverse colon. And then I may do 10 around in the letter U. So I'm sorry, I missaid that. 10 straight up, 10 in an L letter when you go straight across, and then 10 in a U fashion. So it should be like an I love you technique for your abdomen, because your abdomen needs a little TLC too after having babies. Then another technique can be doing a small intestine release. So again, this would be after, this one definitely you wouldn't do until after 6 weeks postpartum. But you're gonna come in and grab that tissue around your small intestine, sits in this area, and you're going to pick it up towards the ceiling. So with this technique, it kind of feels like a suction cup with pulling this tissue up. But for some people, especially if you have a lot of tension in the abdomen, it can feel pretty good. Like your belly finally gets to breathe and isn't holding all of this, tissue tightness on top of the abdomen. So for some women, they really like how this feels. I just feel like I feel like it feels good, but it does feel like a suction cup to me. And then you can release it back out. That one probably does best holding it for about 60 seconds to 90 seconds at the time to improve the best bowel mobility. Some people will feel or hear the bowels move or make noises as they do this. So it's a really great technique. Your body loves it. Your body loves to move in the abdominal cavity. And a lot of times we just hold abdominal tension, or we're belly grippers, or we have tension with the inflammation from the C-section scar itself. So this is a really great technique. So those techniques are for bowel health, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know.